Fall is in full swing right now, but in Texas, man, you wouldn't know it because it's still kind of warm down here and we're not quite ready for heavy gourmands and deep incenses. So today I want to give you guys a selection of 5 fragrances that are what I call my fall freshies. These fragrances smell the absolute best between the temperatures of 70, 75 up to about 80, 85. Brilliant for right now. If you're in any type of climate like we're dealing with down here in Texas where it's still not quite cold, these fragrances will have you smelling your absolute best and you're gonna love the compliments you get. But first I want to tell you guys about an experience that I had recently. I was at a stoplight and a homeless man comes up to my car and he says, "Hey man, do you have any change?" I never have any change. So I was like, "Nah man, sorry about that." I said, "But be careful out here. These cars zooming by fast. Take care of yourself." And he reaches in his jar and tries to give me $1. He said, "Man, can I give you something?" And I was like, "Nah, man, you keep that." He said, "Dude, I just want to give you something for being nice to me. Thank you so much for just being nice." And that hit home for me and reminded me of another time I was speaking with a homeless guy and he asked me, "Hey man, what do you think is the worst thing you can do to another human being?" I said, "Man, probably ignore him." And he said, "You're absolutely right. Thank you for stopping, taking a little bit of your time and talking to me. Better than money, your kindness and your time. Hey, be nice to other people. You never know, and you might need it back." What is up, my fragrant people? Welcome back in the house. Today I'm bringing you guys 5 fresh fragrances for fall that you cannot go wrong with. I'm excited to bring this list to you guys. Make sure you hit that like button because I want to know what you guys think about this list. So this first fragrance I want to tell you guys about, I featured on my Instagram page. It was my fragrance of the day and I'm trying to tell guys about the note of rhubarb. It smells so good when the temperatures drop into that fall range. You guys have got to get your nose on Lacoste L'Homme, the original. Now, if you have Lacoste L'Homme Intense, that one's also good. But the original Lacoste L'Homme, guys, extremely cost effective, just like all other Lacoste, but it smells so good with featuring that top note of rhubarb mixed with some orange in there, guys. Mandarin orange. Dries down to a nice spicy woody fragrance, so you still get that fall feel, but it gives you that citrus that you're still longing from summer. So if you're still in the temperature range between like 70 and 85, something like this with some rhubarb in it is going to smell so good. It's sweet, it's woody, slightly spicy, easy to reach for. You're just gonna smell good and it gets compliments every single time I wear it. Now this next fragrance comes from a house that a lot of guys normally like to reach for in the summer, but this one right here is perfect for fall, guys. Do not sleep on it. It's a little bit more dressy, a little bit more grown man because it features a note of lavender, but it smells so good. I get compliments from men and women alike on this one, and that is Missoni Pour Homme Parfum. A great fragrance, and do not let the parfum scare you. This fragrance is light, especially when it first goes on. So the top note and the mid is very light. This is a citrusy, slightly woody musk. So it opens up with a grapefruit and lavender, all right? It dries down in the heart with some ginger, so you're gonna carry a little tiny bit of spice with your citrus. As it dries down, it goes down to a sandalwood and musk, so it's creamy all the way from the heart down into the base note. It is creamy, and this thing, man, once again, gives me compliments. Anything above 80, 85, it's gonna get cloying. You're gonna smell so good. Check out Missoni Pour Homme Parfum. Now next up, who says men can't take a rose bubble bath? From the house of Amouage is Lyric Man. Come on, y'all. A rose bubble bath, clean, lime and bergamot up top. This thing dries down to a musky, woody fragrance. You're going to smell like you just stepped out of a bathtub. Super clean, bubble bathy rose. This is a finishing touch to a polished look. This fragrance is a perfect fresh out of the shower in the morning fragrance, all right? Really clean, and it's what I reach for before it gets too cold. After summer's been done and it's not gonna be hot anymore and the humidity is lower, temperature between 70 and 80, 85, Lyric Man shines like a diamond, guys. Get yourself a sample. It can be a little costly. All right, now this next one is a punchy aromatic that is a workhorse from the house of Chanel. It is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. A mint that hits you dead in the face when you first spray it on. So for the first 5 to 10 minutes, you gotta let this one settle, but make no mistakes about it. This is how a woman wants a man to smell. When you wear this fragrance, guys, and it's not too hot and it's not yet cold, it has a sweet tonka bean in the dry down with a little sandalwood, all right? But when it first opens up, you get punched in the face by some mint, and man, it's harsh at the beginning, but give it about 5 minutes. After that, you are going to smell wonderful. It's a great everyday reach. It is definitely worth the money, and it is worth a backup bottle, guys. A perfect everyday fragrance and date fragrance, day or night. Check out Chanel, an Allure Homme Sport, or Extreme if you want to smell really good right now. Now, can we do a freshie list without the house of Prada? I don't think so. And this one, you guys know, is one of my absolute favorite ambers in the whole entire universe. And that is Prada Amber Pour Homme, or Prada Man. Oh man, guys, you know, whenever I'm able to wear this, it's just a good day. This is the most luxurious, expensive soap that you will ever have. Not shower gel. This is like a luxurious soap. This is something that is in a bar of soap, right? And the bar of soap costs like $150, right? And it's in an expensive 5-star hotel. That is Prada Amber Pour Homme. This is how I get compliments right now, guys. It is the most worn out of this entire list that I have. I do have backup bottles. They say it's discontinued, so I'm trying to still stock up on these things. Yeah, man, I could wear this stuff all year round. Super cleaned up. It has a little bit of leather in it. It has some myrrh at the bottom. It has the amber feel. It's warm. It still has a slight citrusy, but the way it brings the powdery into the fragrances and mixes it in, it is masterfully blended, guys. And I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite fragrances for all time. And if I have a list one day of my top 10 fragrances for life, you guys know that Prada Amber Pour Homme will be on there. This is a well put together man that knows what he's doing. From the house of Prada, not much more to say. Amber Pour Homme. So that's it, guys. But I want to know, what are you guys wearing right now? Whether it's a freshie or if you're already in a cold environment, are you already into your deep ambers and your gourmands and into your heavy incense? Let me know, guys. I want to know what you guys are wearing right now. Drop it down in the comment section. Hit the like button before you guys leave out here, and share this video with somebody that you think would like this type of information. Do not forget to subscribe, guys. Help this channel to grow. And until next time, keep smelling good.